Tuesday. Welcome back to the Local Vibe. You are right on time to welcome in our next live guest, maybe?
A little freaky.
Yeah.
The countdown to Halloween is wrapping up soon. Make it a perfect time to binge your favorite horror movies.
Next week, the Asheboro Library is hosting an event taking a unique look at the genre and the messages it emphasizes in our society.
So here to share more is Carolyn Anderson, a film school professor at UNC School of the Arts, and she's also leading next week's discussion at the Asheboro Library. Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you for being with us to talk more about this presentation. Can you give an overview of the theme?
Yeah, what we thought we'd do, for Halloween was actually host an informal conversation for the team program. The topic is really about the way disabilities are represented in a lot of classic horror films.
This whole topic fascinates me, but there are 4 categories of disabilities that characters are typically represented. What are those categories, and what do you think this has possibly done over time?
I'm going to start with the one that we don't see in horror films very often. So a lot of times a disabled character the story focuses on how they overcome adversity to achieve something great, and it serves as an inspirational story for everyone. That doesn't really fit the horror film narrative. It's just not scary enough. So then we left with sort of 3 other tendencies that they sort of fall into that have all been used in horror films. The first one, and the one we see more in the older films, is where the disability itself poses a threat. And this is something where like a monster like the Wolfman can be seen as having a sort of a disfigurement or a other type of body by transforming, but also harms people. The third one is where the disabled person is a helpless victim, sort of emphasizing that they are less able to get away from a threat in a horror film. And then the third one is where the character's disability turns out to be an advantage over whatever that threat is. So as I mentioned, in the 1930s, this sort of disfigured, right, or monster figure was much more common. And then over time, that shifted much more, particularly in the 60s, to a sort of psychological disability, what we might think of as invisible disabilities, but essentially coded as insanity. So the insane character is now the killer. But much more recently is the third one, where the disability turns out to be an advantage, which you can see in a film like A Quiet Place or in Bird Box, where the new threat changes the environment so that the disabled characters are now the ones who have a much easier time of surviving.
Interesting.
Yeah. So what are some of the films, Kara, that you will use to show examples of all these categories you were just discussing?
Yeah, definitely going to start with the 1931 Frankenstein, the sort of classic monster, and probably from that time period also referring to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. From the 50s, I like to show a clip from The Tingler, a sort of William Castle like gimmick film, but that also has a deaf character in it who's portrayed as the victim. And then I will move into, from the 60s, Audrey Hepburn played a blind character in Wait Until Dark, and just sort of try and look at how these representations change.
Now, Kara, what's the goal or impact you're hoping to make with this conversation with your audience?
The basic goal is to sort of get people to think about what these films tell us we should be afraid of, and maybe why, like what that tells us about ourselves that we're afraid of these things in particular, and whether they're accurate representations of what it means to be disabled as well.
Any other parting thoughts, Kara, before we let you go?
No, I hope people will come out and join the conversation. I'm hoping it'll be very interactive and just a little bit spooky. So
Okay, just a little bit right on time for Halloween weekend. Thank you, Kara, for your time. And folks at home, you can attend the horror film discussion next week at the Asheboro Public Library. It will be held Monday, October 28th at 4 p.m. This event is free to attend. It is family friendly. You can find more information on randolphlibrary.org.